Hey guys, how's it going? Cheers everybody. Right, day one of my little trip. I'm in a tent right now. I just arrived about 40 minutes ago in Germany. Let me tell you how I got here. It wasn't very interesting, so I didn't bother filming any of that, any of the updates along the way. But I'll tell you what, I've been riding today 14 hours. I get up at 5 o'clock, well, 4:30 in the morning. I left exactly Cambridge at 5 o'clock. I got to Folkestone when I took the channel, the Euro tunnel, and train to Calais, to France. That was leaving 16 past 8 o'clock, 20 past 8. I arrived in France and I was riding constantly. I was just munching miles on the motorway for 14 hours. And I'm in Germany now. I've done in total in 14 hours just over 600 miles. 607 miles, something like this. Then one detour over here, over there. Most of it was on the motorway. So it was pretty boring really, but I wanted just to get through France, because now is the fun part starts today. I'm crossing Germany right in the bottom on the Austrian border. I'm going to Austria, going through the mountains, through the Alps, and that is the roads I really want, if I can take my time and enjoy the scenery, the view, the corners and everything. I just wanted to go through France as quickly as I could, and I kind of achieved that. VMAX was performing absolutely amazing. I was keeping most of my journey below the V-boost, which is below the 6000 RPM. When the V-boost kicks in and it gives you that warp speed feeling. Still, I was stopping for petrol probably on average every hour and 20 minutes. Yeah, I could do about 90 miles to a petrol tank, which is about 11 liters. I had a 5 liter jerry can spare petrol, just in case I get in trouble, but most of the time it was between 1 hour and 10, 1 hour and 30 between fuel stops. So I worked it out. First stop was just a quick, just refill and go, and the second stop was refill, have a bottle of water, toilet break if needs to be, and carry on. So within 14 hours I did 600 miles. I think that's a pretty good result. Weather was absolutely amazing. I had torrential rain for only 50 miles of the journey, which managed to soak me pretty bad. But I soon get out of that cloud, and within the next 40-50 miles I was dry again, because the weather was really nice. Other than that, it's beer number 4. I'm in the most pathetic tent because I couldn't be bothered to put it up properly. I'm really tired right now, but I'm very happy. The day was fucking amazing, guys. I'll tell you what, if you can do it, just go fucking riding all day if you can. It's just the most amazing feeling. It really is. And now I'm in Germany, drinking German beer, enjoying the peace and quiet over here. Fucking amazing. I got about 800 miles to go to my destination. 850 miles, depends which way I go. So I'm going to spread it across 2 days right now. And I'm going to ride about 450 miles for the next 2 days. But I'm going to skip the motorway, so I'm thinking I'm going to be between 8 and 10 hours on the road, maybe a little bit more. See how it goes. But yeah, that's the plan for the next 2 days. Again, guys, no footage from French motorways, but it was amazing. It was enjoyable, but it was a little bit boring. So hopefully tomorrow I'm gonna throw you some footage there. And there she is, the victim, not the victim, the partner in crime, maybe this way. And I'll tell you what, I am so happy I installed these highway bars. I am so fucking happy. Sitting more than an hour, maybe 2 hours just on these bars over here, my knee would just start getting fucked, you know what I mean, completely fucking pain. So I was alternating between this and that every, because I was on the motorway for hour and a half at time, and every 10-15 minutes I switched from here to there, sitting over there for a little bit, I swap back over here, you know, move it back and forth and then back over there again. That is the best fucking thing I've done on this bike. I'll tell you that right now. If you ever thinking of taking VMAX with mid controls on a longer trip, fucking get yourself a highway bars. You can buy them, you don't need to make them yourself, but that was the best fucking thing I've done. I also bought a like a gel kind of seat on top of my fucking seat, because, well, I figured I'm gonna be about 27 hours in a saddle going one way. I'm gonna give myself as much comfort as I can, and that was a really good call, because I was 14 hours today on a bike and my ass didn't go numb, not once. I didn't need to fucking move from one butt cheek to the other. It was just fucking perfect. Plus, alternating position, the legs from front to the middle controls kind of alters your butt as well. The way you sit, you don't sit kind of upright when you got mid controls, but when you move them forward, you kind of lean back slightly, just naturally how it goes with your legs, and that takes the pressure, a lot of pressure from your butt. And after being 14 hours on a seat, that makes a big fucking difference. Other than that, she's fucking amazing. She performed so well today, touch wood, you know, at 600 miles, didn't even spit, didn't even hesitate on anything. I was keeping within the legal limit in the 5th gear, and in France I was doing, I'm telling you guys, I'll be honest with you, I'm doing about 140, 130 all the way. That's 130 is the speed limit, and then in the 5th gear I'm going about 5,500 RPM. At 6,000 RPM the V-boost kicks in, which means you get super warp fucking speed, but also the fuel economy goes down, which is not great on the VMAX anyway. But I was keeping within the legal limit over there, and that was just perfect. You were just cruising perfectly well. I did 14 hours like this, didn't want to gun the engine, didn't want to hammer it. It was fucking unbelievable. I'm looking forward, I am actually looking forward, after 14 hours on that seat behind these bars, I'm looking forward to another 10 hours tomorrow. I really am. And 10 hours the day after that. Fucking best trip ever. Well, yet. See what happens next. So that's it, guys. Update from my trip with a VMAX to Europe. Day 1. 14 hours, 600 miles. 3 beers so far. And that's gonna be it, because I'm riding tomorrow. Gonna get up early in the morning again. And I really am looking forward to it. Hopefully tomorrow is going to be slightly better scenery, and when I stop I'm going to have a little bit more time, because I made a lot of time today. I will try to get this little camera out and show you what I'm looking at, because I'm hoping the scenery tomorrow going through Austria is going to be breathtaking, and I'm looking forward to it. Guys, I'll catch you in the morning or in the afternoon for the day. Rock and roll. See you guys tomorrow. Hey guys, how's it going? It's day number 2 of my little trip to Europe on my VMAX, and let me tell you, this day it didn't go exactly as I planned it to go, but that's just how it goes, doesn't it? What happened? Probably 2, maybe 3 hours after the last scene, the last footage I had in Germany in tent, it started to rain, and it was raining all night. It was raining quite heavily all night. I got up in the morning, probably 7 o'clock, and it was raining heavily, and I mean fucking heavily. I didn't even bother to put my tent down until 10 o'clock, because it was just fucking, it was a torrential rain. It was fucking incredible. So I decided to delay leaving that place, the campsite, until 10 o'clock, when the rain kind of eased down. It didn't stop, I kind of eased down. And at that point I decided to bite the bullet, you know, quickly put everything down and just keep going towards Austria. Was it a good choice or not? Well, it was the only choice I had. It's been raining heavily through the whole journey, and even though scenery was breathtaking, the clouds were sitting very low because of the rain, and I couldn't see the scenery, you know, as much as I was hoping to. I was hoping to do about 400, 50 miles. I've done maybe 350, 380 miles today, which is about 100 less than I wanted to. And I was riding for 8 hours, and 7 of those hours was in heavy rain. And I would say heavy, hard rain. It was fucking all the time, full on 100% rain, the most fucking torrential rain you can fucking imagine. So I was riding in that, and I got completely soaking wet. My leather jacket, my boots, my gloves, even inside of my helmet got fucking wet. To the point I'm walking to a petrol station, I can feel my boots going squeaky of water. The only part that I didn't got completely soaked was my trousers, because they were brand new. Other than that, I wear leathers, you know. But I guess all the textile, you know, super waterproof stuff would still kind of riding 8 hours in constant rain, heavy rain, hard rain, would give up eventually, unless you wear some kind of waterproof condom all over you, which I don't have. I just refuse to wear that, you know, doesn't matter why. Well, anyway, I bit the bullet, and I just decided to stop in a hotel. That's what I'm in right now, in a spa over here. I need to take a very hot shower, and probably try to dry my leather somehow. See how I can manage to do that, because there's no fucking way in hell I'm sleeping in a tent tonight when I'm soaking wet and it's fucking raining outside and everything I've got on me is fucking wet. There's no fucking way I'm doing that. So hotel tonight is not planned, but it's the way to go. Unfortunately, the weather forecast for tomorrow isn't great either, but we'll take it from there, see what happens. VMAX was performing absolutely amazing. VMAX didn't skip a heartbeat. It has a fucking bike and a half. Fucking love it. Weather let me down a little bit. The best part of my journey started this morning, hopefully, and hopefully it's gonna carry on for tomorrow. See how we get on with it. But sometimes there are just things we can't control, and weather is one of them. Unfortunately, it was fucking pissing down. But 8 hours, 7 of them in the rain. Probably 1 hour was not in the rain, it was through the tunnels. Tunnels of Austria and Germany. Obviously, you're in the tunnel, rain doesn't get you. Other than that, it was fucking pissing down. Still, carry on. 380, maybe 400 miles. I need to double check it. 8 hours of riding in the rain. I made some progress. See what I can do tomorrow. Day number 2. Over and out, guys. I'll catch you up later on. Cheers. Hey, what up, guys? Day number 3 of my epic journey. We're in Slovakia right now, and I tell you what, today it's way better than yesterday. Got up in Austria, was just outside of Innsbruck, and it was still raining a little bit. It was pretty much raining all night. It was still raining a bit, which was kind of disappointing, but it wasn't too bad. So quick breakfast, and I left probably just after 7 o'clock this morning, and I was wet, a little bit of rain for probably 45 minutes, maybe an hour of my journey. Not too bad, didn't soak me all the way through, but as soon as I get out, probably like 50-80 miles outside of Innsbruck, deeper to the heart of the Austria, to the mountains, the weather just, you know, kicked in. Full on sun, beautiful day. I rode probably through 2 small patches of rain, no more than 15 minutes each time, but other than that, absolutely beautiful. And the weather, it's like this pretty much, as you can see. So we are carried on to Vienna, and I'm in Slovakia right now. Just stop a little bit in the side now just to have something to eat, stretch my legs a bit. I've done probably good 8 hours of riding today so far, and I'm feeling fresh as you like it. The VMAX is amazing, it's very fucking comfortable, very quick on either motorway connection and getting into country roads. It's fucking unbelievable. I've got probably another 4 or 5 hours of riding today. I want to get home tonight, back to Poland. And from that point we carry on to Czech Republic later on. A few more days after that, gonna have a break over there, see my family and shit, see how that goes. But every time I'm trying to see the breathtaking scenery, and I stop for petrol, and I stop, you know, somewhere here and there, I keep forgetting to get the camera out, you know, and I'm just not thinking about it. And if I do remember about it, I just can't be asked to, you know, dig in my bag and get it out. And I just kind of got me thinking that probably I'm not going to do any more updates from that trip, just because I want to enjoy it myself really, and not to keep worry about, you know, the camera footage and talking to it and all that shit, you know. I understand, I can appreciate a lot of you guys was asking for the updates from the road, so I did my best, but it's just not working the way I wanted to really. It's kind of my own, you know, me and the road, that's it, you know. That's what I feel anyway. So I'm gonna stop the updates now anyway, because they run in the end of the day anyway, and from that point I got another 4 or 5 hours. I'm home, couple days break, and then we carry on riding a little bit more. Well, we'll see what happens. But yeah, guys, the journey so far has been epic. Yesterday was raining a bit, but it's still a good experience, you know. I probably was moaning a little bit because I was wet and cold. But today is a completely different day, you know. 180 degrees the other way, boom. Absolutely amazing, amazing day. Weather, beautiful sun, probably about 25 degrees, you know, all the way through. Riding right now in my just t-shirt vest underneath my leathers. It's hot enough for that. VMAX is performing absolutely amazing. 30-year-old bike, and it just fucking goes, you know. I'm smoking lots of sport bikes and touring bikes and cruisers, you name it, you know. Brand new bikes, I'm just leaving them behind. So that's all good. Other than that, yeah, I'm gonna enjoy a little bit of this amazing mountains and views and twisty roads over here, and carry on. I got whole Slovakia to go through right now, and crossing the mountains on the border to Poland. Hopefully that will go smoothly as well. Right, guys, as I said, most probably last update from the trip. I'll talk to you from a garage when I'm actually back in Cambridge in a couple of weeks time. Other than that, thank you very much for watching, guys. Have a beer, rock hard, and I'll see you very soon.